Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a multiple gold glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Strom has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Renfroe is in pursuit, and this one will bounce into the wall. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
A lot of times you see guys of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Belt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
All even now. 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's a pop-up now. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants on top, 1-0. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Jose Perella will be next. Pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra on the move. And no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra sprinting after it, and the Friars are into the hit column for the first time this year, and he's safe.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but called a strike. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Myers at second, Fiorella at first, 2 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers is on his way home. And this one bounds around against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Vero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
This is foul right side. Panic is off at first with 2 away. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the shot. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Eric.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 0 for 8. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hedges is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Chopper to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding in, Matt Strom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Cameron Maben now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The right fielder,
Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Number 9.
Ready now, Brandon Belt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Chopper to short. Machado over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Maben is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. Lays off 1-0. Pirela is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado hit it lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throwing to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Machado at second with 2 down. Here's the payoff pitch. fly ball out to straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Chris Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4th.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back.
Here's Buster Posey now. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he misses 2-1. Shaw over at second. Posey on at first with 2 down. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Kinsler stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Under it is Maven now as he pulls it in for the first out. Riding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Shaw looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Garcia, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy didn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bumgarner's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's the ball.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and his AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Friars. Robert Stock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 66.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. For 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike. Rene Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Rene Rivera.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 delivery. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Bounce towards the second baseman. There to get it is Kinsler. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Brandon Belt will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? Or do you stay with the heater?
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First delivery to him on the way, and there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
In there, now the throw. And he is in there.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Myers going back to the track, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Will Myers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Will.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Myers, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batter number 2.
Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Here comes the first pitch. And quickly there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Panic is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Grounded to the right. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in now, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-2, the count to Posey. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Evan Longoria waits on deck. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into a gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Pulled toward right center field. Parra has a beat on it, one down. Austin Hedges will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
It's a panic cover. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 17, Adam.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
27, Franciso.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher,
into the box. Derek Law. Aramis Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Late square, and this is popped up. Warren is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up a multiple gold glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Liner toward right center. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Your attention, please. Now,
so the call is going out.
Francisco, number 41, Mark Melanson.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
You can pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers, his career numbers against Melanson. He's a .333 hitter. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Carrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Mejia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. His career numbers against Melanson. He's gone 3 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Aaron Luke is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 38.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Myers is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Mac Williamson will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 51, Mac Williamson.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Williamson, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Buster Posey. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Line toward the alley in left center. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Posey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon. represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out bat.
Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Mac Williamson will stay in the ball game now and take over.
Mac Williamson.
Reyes Maranta is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Next to the Padres.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hara is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Guerra takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 54.
Now at the plate, Reyes Maranta. Alan Henson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Henson.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 4. The 1-0. That missed. close. It's ball 2. Stammen, an Ohio native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off up for ball number 3. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can. Keep this up.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Maben is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, Dero, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row. Right now, this is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's just 1 for 6. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Last strike here for the Giants. This one's flared off to the right side. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Oh, shit. Mac Williams. Okay, let's do it. Biggest decision of the game. Right here.
Stephen Vogt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that relief performance worked hard. They would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Stock claims the win out of the pen, his first. Madison Bumgarner was only able to work 4 innings as he
what a
takes
game.
the loss.
Could have been different.
Wraps it up
that
with a
home run.
save, his first of the year.
That jump on the fence. Oh my God. Could have been a 2-run homer. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be back for some cricket.
Watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.